Hello everyone, welcome to OCES and DGFS YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be talking about the details of DGFS program and OCS program of BARC. Now, recently only, one more notification in respect of the 2026 recruitment process has been released, in which all the details of both the programs have been listed. What are the considerations for that? We'll be talking about that in this particular video. So, we'll be discussing what is your OCES and DGFS program. So OCES stands for Orientation Course for Engineering Graduates and Science Postgraduates, and DGFS is DAE Graduate Fellowship Scheme. This is the basic full form of both of them, but both are for the recruitment of scientific officers in the Department of Atomic Energy. That is a Group A position they will be conducting, right? So it is generally conducted by BARC training schools, and also entry route. It is entry route towards the Department of Atomic Energy, as I told you earlier on. So there are two flagship programs, as told to you, OCES and DGFS, right? Now there are basic differences between both of these programs. What are the differences? Let's see them. So why OCES and DGFS is a dream opportunity? So first of all, it is a direct recruitment at a position of Scientific Officer C, right? And it is a Group A gazetted officer position in the central government. And you can work, obviously you will be working in the India's most strategic nuclear and R&D ecosystem. And the career growth is up to the highest technical and administrative levels. So specifically speaking, it is one of the most prestigious positions which is offered through GATE examination and without GATE as well. So OCS and DGFS, what is the basic difference? Let's see. First, OCS, it's a one-year training program in BARC training schools, and posting after the training will be in various establishments of BARC. We'll see what are the various establishments as we move forward in the video. And DGFS is a sponsored MTech program at IIT Bombay and IIT Madras. When we talk about DGFS, here your entire MTech will be fully funded by BARC, subject to the fact that you have to take admission in MTech also, which is very much required separately, right? And you have to submit your admission papers in the first week of July at BARC. Apart from that, stipend and tuition fee of your MTech will be paid. Now, in both of the cases, stipend is paid. The stipend is 74,000 rupees per month. We'll see that. Posting after MTech plus orientation will be there, right? Apart from that, let's see. Salary and financial benefits. Training stipend is 74,000 rupees per month. And it is there in both, actually, right? So, training stipend in OCS is for 1 year. After that, you will be absorbed as a scientific officer. And in DGFS, while also you are pursuing your MTech, you will be paid for the 2 years per month stipend of 74,000 rupees. It is clearly mentioned in the brochure. Apart from that, there is a book allowance also in OCS program, 30,000 rupees, which is paid to you one time. And in DGFS, there are different benefits. In DGFS, full-time MTech tuition fee will be paid to you, plus the stipend is also paid to you. 60,000 rupees extra per year contingency grant is also paid to you, and additional project funding of up to 4 lakhs depending upon the requirements of equipments and everything in your major project will be funded by BARC itself. So DGFS has obviously more benefits, but again the selection should be in IIT Madras and IIT Bombay through your GATE score. So that would require a very high GATE score, specifically speaking, right? And apart from that, salary after joining, it's quite good. Scientific officer, class C, pay level 10, 7th pay commission. It is 56,100 basic pay is there, but approximately including allowances, it becomes 1.34 lakh rupees, right? So DNS allowance, HRA and TA. So these are your allowances: LTC, medical, children education allowance, performance incentives, etc., etc. So this will become 1.34 lakh rupees per month, so which is quite good. So jumping from 74,000 rupees as a stipend to 1.34 lakhs once you clear your training phase. Apart from that, when we talk about the selection process can be through GATE examination, can be through their own exam, also can be, it is through both. So you can select both of the considerations, right? Through their own exam also and through GATE exam as well, because by the time your GATE result is not declared, BARC examination date comes up, right? So there is kind of an uncertainty with respect to the selection through only GATE exam. So if you are confident through GATE exam, fine, but it's much better to fill both the considerations. Moreover, their own examination and GATE examination, it is considered as a screening examination. In your final selection, your GATE score or your CBT score, computer-based test, which will be there, their scores will not be considered in the final selection. They are just the screening examinations. Once you are screened, you will be called for interview, and interview will be the final deciding factor for your selection in BARC. So screening can be through obviously GATE score, which will be considered for the last 3 years, 26, 25 and 24, or BARC online CBT examination, or through both, which is obviously recommended. Apart from that, BARC online exam pattern as well, let's see that, which is very, very important because most likely you will be giving this BARC exam as well. So it will be a computer-based test only, but here the exam patterns it is a bit different than your regular GATE examination. So here the number of questions will be a bit higher. Level, okay, approximately same as that of GATE, but a bit on a lesser side. 100 questions will be there, 100 MCQ questions. Time will be less, more questions but less time, 120 minutes. And what will be the marking? There will be +3 marking for every correct answer and -1 for every wrong answer. Negative marking will be there. And no aptitude and GK is asked. Core technical syllabus only. So obviously it is very, very beneficial for the students who are very much technically inclined, right? And there is obviously always a complaint amongst the students that, sir, it is very difficult to manage the non-technical subjects of various other competitive examinations. That's why, okay, BARC tend to be an exam which is very much inclined towards those students who are technically sound. Apart from that, engineering disciplines which are obviously eligible. There are science disciplines also which are eligible. So obviously I'll not be talking about them over here. So mechanical, chemical, metallurgical, electrical, electronics, computer science, instrumentation, civil engineering, and obviously exact degree eligibility should be defined on your degree, right? It should be mentioned. Apart from that, miscellaneous other degree names are also there. We can just see that in the brochure also. Apart from that, DGFS, MTech in which IITs will be valid. It is valid from IIT Bombay and IIT Madras. I'll show you in the brochure itself as we move forward. And specialization which include will be, of various specializations of civil, mechanical, electrical, EC, CS and material science. We'll see that as well, right? And age limit as on 1st of August, it should be 26 years. OBC NCL 29 years. SC/ST 31 years, obviously relaxation with respect to the norms, central government norms only. 3 years relaxation, 5 years relaxation, right? PWBD 10 years of relaxation, right? Minimum age is 18 years. Apart from that, application fee is very submissible, very easy, not much. General and OBC male 500 rupees. Otherwise, for female candidates, SC/ST, PWBD category, transgender fee is exempted. Apart from that, important dates also you can see. Application fee will start from 22nd of December as told you in the previous video also. Apart from that, last date will be 21st of January. Again, quite a lot of time is left for the form filling. An online exam will be from 14th to 15th of March approximately, which will be there. Interviews will be conducted in the month of May or June. Apart from that, joining will be in the month of July, and the first week of July you should submit your selection of MTech as well if you opt in for DGFS program. Apart from that, let's see the cutoffs for the screening for the last 3 years. I'll show you. So OCES cutoff for 2025 for various streams you can see. Don't take it too much to your heart that these were the cutoffs for last year. Okay, I mean, the range will be there. Obviously, screened students are there. Number of vacancies are nowhere listed in BARC anywhere. right? It is up to their discretion. So it can vary a lot. In some years it was less, in some years it is more. So it is just for your reference which I am sharing with you these cutoffs. Don't take it to your heart. Perform well in the examinations, that's it. That is your major goal. That should be your major goal, right? Apart from that, this is your 2024 cutoffs as well. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this as well. Apart from that, this is for 2023, right? So for last 3 years, I'm sharing the cutoffs of various streams you can see. Apart from that, I'll just point out a couple of more things as well. I'll show you. Yeah, so this is the detailed information brochure for the year 2026. Obviously, the information which I shared to you until now, it has been taken from this brochure only. But I didn't have time to discuss each and every point, so I listed out in a brief way previously. So training schemes and everything is mentioned over here, but let's see what are the training schools, right? The TSOs, once you will be going for training in OCS program, the training will be there. Once the training is completed, training mostly will be there in Mumbai BARC campus. But apart from that, once you have completed the training, after training, they'll be conducting their exam. And in that training examination, you have to minimum get 50% marks. And once you clear that examination, you will be placed in all of these centers which are affiliated with BARC. Right, so Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, Indira Gandhi Center of Atomic Research, Kalapakkam. After that, Raja Raman Center for Advanced Technology, Indore. Variable Energy Cyclotron Center, Kolkata. Heavy Water Board, Mumbai. Nuclear Fuel Complex, Hyderabad. Board of Radiation and Isotope Technology, Mumbai. Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited, Mumbai. Bharatiya Nabhikya Vidyut Nigam Limited, Kalpakkam. Uranium Corporation of India, Jaduguda. Apart from that, Atomic Minerals of Directorate of Exploration and Research, AMD, Hyderabad. Directorate of Construction Services and Estate Management, Mumbai. Right? So these are the units. Obviously, it depends upon requirement and a lot of other things which are there. So these units have their head offices at the indicated location. Placement can be at the head office or at the facilities of these units. So these units also have their own facilities located in different parts of India. So DAE reserves the right to place the TSOs in any of these places. Okay, this is one of the most important points which I wanted to list over here as well. Now, a couple of more things as well. I'll point out to the table. I'll directly go to the table of the selection process and everything. This all we have discussed in the previous video also. Yeah, 1 second. I'll just go. Yeah, so here they have mentioned the eligible qualifying degree. As I told you, the degree should be from your specific domain only, right? No other name shall be considered. So for mechanical engineering only will be considered, and ME paper of GATE score will be there. Chemical engineering will only be considered, and CH will be your GATE score, GATE abbreviation. MT, metallurgical, in metallurgy, metallurgical engineering, materials engineering, metallurgy and materials engineering, metallurgy and material science, metallurgical and material engineering, all these names are valid on your degree, right? Apart from that, electrical engineering, electrical and electronics. So in some colleges there is EEE and in some colleges there is EE. So both are valid. For electronics engineering, here electronics engineering, electrical engineering is also valid over here. They have mentioned. Okay. Apart from that, electronics and communication engineering, electronics and telecommunication, electronics and control, electrical and electronics, electronic systems engineering. These names are valid on your degrees, which are considered over here. Now, if you are an electrical student who has given electronics paper, you will be valid in this case, because here electrical engineering is mentioned. So here electrical engineering is mentioned. Apart from that, computer science, you should have a degree in computer science, computer engineering, computer science and engineering, not IT. IT students are not eligible over here. Artificial intelligence students are not eligible over here. Data science students are not eligible over here. So this is the point which I wanted to point out with respect to your engineering degree name. Instrumentation. So here instrumentation and control, applied electronics and instrumentation, electronics and engineering, electronics and instrumentation engineering, and civil, only civil people. Civil engineering, BTech, not environmental engineering, not civil and structural engineering, right? These are not valid. So the name of the degree should be matching with the name which they have mentioned in this table. Apart from that, this is your science discipline. I will not be talking about them. One more thing. Yeah, this is your exam pattern which I had told you previously. Yeah, this is this table. So here, as I told you, training school and training scheme options. So this is your training schools which are there. For all the OCS screening disciplines, which I mentioned previously, BARC Mumbai will be your training school. For all these training schemes, all the streams which I mentioned, it will be there. Orientation of training will be in engineering, design, development, operation, maintenance and maintenance of nuclear reactors. This is your consideration. Apart from that, this DGFS admissible MTech specialization. So if you opt in for DGFS and you are opting out for a particular specialization, here it is mentioned ki which specializations in which college under what engineering shall be valid over here. So mechanical engineering, these four you can see: thermal engineering, design engineering, mechanical design. Okay, so these are valid. And obviously here also mechanical engineering, applied mechanics. If you have done MTech in computational and experimental mechanics over here. Okay, so this will be valid. IIT Bombay, IIT Madras. Apart from that, chemical engineering, only in chemical engineering there is your MTech. There is no further specialization. IIT Bombay and IIT Madras. Metallurgical engineering, material science. So if you have MT and material science as your domain, here engineering degrees have been mentioned, IIT Bombay. And in some colleges, mechanical engineering goes to material science as well. So here you will not be valid in this case. Your engineering degree should be mentioned. Apart from that, process engineering, metallurgical engineering and material science, process engineering, metallurgical engineering. Here again IIT Bombay, these streams are valid. Okay. Apart from that, again metallurgical engineering and material science, corrosion science and engineering. In where? IIT Bombay. If you are doing all of this, this will be considered. All the same engineering domains related to metallurgical. Metallurgical and material engineering. Again the same name if you are pursuing MTech in IIT Madras. Functional materials and nanotechnology, IIT Madras. All these metallurgical engineering domains. For civil engineering students, structure, geotech, construction technology and management, IIT Bombay. After that, environmental science engineering, IIT Bombay. So here no IIT Madras is mentioned. So if you are specifically going in this IIT Bombay for civil engineering students, you will be valid. Electrical engineering, communication engineering, if you are opting in for this, control and computing in IIT Bombay. Electronic systems, integrated circuits and systems, IIT Bombay, you will be considered. Right? Here, your electrical engineering will be valid. Electronics also is valid over here. Here see, both electrical, electronics, both have been mentioned. Your gate paper, IIT Bombay. So consecutively see for all your engineering domains as well. You can see for microelectronics and VLSI design, EC, if your gate score is there, electrical engineering. So many students in electrical engineering tend to get confused if will be valid for BARC and VLSI if we give EC paper. Yes, if you are pursuing that microelectronics and VLSI design and electrical engineering, you are a student. So here, and you have given gate score of EC, gate of EC exam, IIT Madras, you will be valid, right? So consider this, all these colleges, disciplines, 25, you can see the serial number. There are a lot of computer science engineering only. And this is your stream which is mentioned. So computer science students. So if you are electronic students and who has given CS exam, CS gate paper or EC as well, selected in computer science and engineering in MTech, IIT Madras, you can appear over here as well. So the name of the degree, name of your gate paper, name of specialization, you can refer to this particular information brochure which is available on official website of BARC, right? So all of these points are very, very important. Keep it in account that this particular situation can be there, problematic situation can be there. You must not have considered your engineering domain properly and seen the list properly as well. Moreover, these will be your exam cities and exam centers as mentioned previously. Okay, so you can check out these 52 cities are there, both north, south, east and west, which will be considered as your exam centers. Fine. So you can check out this information brochure as well. I'll try that this information brochure is in the description box also. You can just download this information brochure as well. So thank you for watching. Like this video, share it with your friends if you think that this video is helpful for them. Subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.